Anetons, connecting professionals.
To Apple, okay, and I'll complete the enrollment. Okay, so now we'll be talking about managing Apple devices with Microsoft Intune. So earlier we did complete Windows enrollment, Android enrollment, Mac OS, and I mean Mac OS. I think it's I can do it iPhone. At least that is a BYOD concept. Okay, so how BYOD devices? Wait a second. My iPhone. Let me power it on. Just give me 2 minutes, guys. Let me plug in. My iPhone got dead. Okay, allow me. I'm back. So I have plugged in my iPhone. So shortly it will some charge. Then we'll start doing it. Okay. So managing iPhone and how do we do this and how do we manage to enroll macOS? Okay, we'll talk about it. So here, like people getting confused how to manage their old devices which are iOS and all. How do they manage their Apple Mac OSs, all those stuff. So here we're just gonna summarize it. Okay, if you are having Apple Business Manager access, which is absolutely free, okay, alongside with Microsoft Intune, we can leverage this and we can set up this within the Microsoft 365 app. We can manage all these devices, okay, together. So for that, what we require a Microsoft 365 license, okay, that should have a Intune capabilities, and we should have Apple Business Manager account. So Apple Business Manager account is a free account which can be easily created, and this gives you a full control over the devices. So all devices will be marked as corporate owned devices, fully managed devices. Okay, so that is how we can also manage. And Apple devices which we are doing enrollment as BYOD, okay, that will straight away come to the Intune. But devices which are being managed through Apple Business Manager or through the Apple Configurator, okay, that will come to Apple Business Manager. So Apple Business Manager is simple, straightforward thing. Is it's known for the company resources, okay, corporate owned devices, okay, nothing for the personal. So here, what are the prereqs for the Apple Configurator? For Apple Configurator is utilized when you are going to wipe a device completely. Okay, you want to do a factory reset and then you need to do a fresh start. Okay, then Apple Configurator comes into the picture, and this is especially designed or known for the iPhones only. Okay, this is not for Mac. So this is what, if you're doing it Apple Configurator for iPhone, this is what we can do it through iOS. Like if your device is running iOS and later, okay, we can use it. Am I audible or we lost? I'm not sure what is happening with the network. Okay, so Apple Configurator for iPhone, I'm telling you how we can do it. So an Apple Configurator is primarily what we can do it. This is known for your devices which are there on your, like, this is especially for primarily designed for corporate owned devices. Okay, we can use it for personal devices in certain scenarios, like for example, if you're doing a manual enrollment for iPhones, iPads or Mac OS, then we can use Apple Business Manager. Okay, if we are using a supervised mode where we require a control over the BYOD, not BYOD, I would say BYOD is not recommended, but Apple Configurator, especially when we are going to do a tight control, we want to have a supervised mode. Okay, for the devices, we can create a configuration profile. Okay, so through which we can configure Wi-Fi, VPN, email, etc. All those stuff we can have managed. Okay, and we can directly do a userless userless enrollment as well, where you do not require user to log in and all those stuff. Okay, it can be straight away do it. Apple configuration limitation, if I'm talking about BYOD support. Okay, so in Apple Configurator we cannot do a BYOD, like we cannot have a supervised mode. Okay, so it's not recommended for BYOD. And in Apple Business Manager, we cannot use BYOD devices as well. Okay. If we want to do a user enrollment, then we can have a Apple configurator that we can use as a account driven or user enrollment way. Second thing is when we are looking for the MAM policies, like we want to set our app protection policies. Okay, so that is best for BYOD, where we can have uh, like where we do not need Apple configurator. We can simply create the policy and we can push it to the devices. Okay, so now let's talk about how enrollment will work. So iPhone, Apple, any iPhone which is running iOS 16 or later, okay, where you can have Apple configurator app installed. Okay, then you can have a ABM account with device enrollment manager role. Okay, that is one thing. Then you need to have a physical access of the device. So whichever devices you want to configure in Apple Business Manager, you need to have that device physically available with you. Okay, then only you can create or configure that particular device. Clear? And device must be a factory reset. Okay, and what we need, a Wi-Fi setup screen where we need to scan the device and we need to set it up. Okay. So let's talk about it. Now, first thing what we require a Apple configurator, okay, that to be installed on your iPhone, and sign in should be your ABM credential. So whatever credential that you have used for your ABM logon, same credential you are required to use here as well. Okay, it should not be mismatched, otherwise the synchronization will not work. Okay, and that will create a problem. Second thing is you need to have a, like, you need to set that phone, whichever phone you want to add into the IBM. Okay, you need to put at one place. I'll show you in the screenshot as well. There you need to add the Wi-Fi selection screen. You need to scan that device, your own device where you have Apple configurator installed. Then bring your iPhone with configurator close to the target device which you want to make as corporate owned. Okay, then it will start do the pairing. Okay, and having this configurator app, okay, it will do the pairing and it will add the code. It will manually scan. You just need to scan it. Okay, rest of the things which will be taken automatically by the Apple configurator itself. Then device will be added to ABM and automatically it will connect to Wi-Fi. Then we need to confirm in the ABM that the device appears under Apple configurator source, and then we can assign the device through MDM server. Okay, so this is what this step is. Now this is the screen. How does this look like? So first thing is you need to have a configurator. Okay, this is what you require and this is how it look like. Okay, this is by Apple. So this is first you need to download on that device which you are using as your corporate device for your target device. Okay, so I think don't get confused. I'm talking about the admin device where you require this Apple configurator. Okay, after having this installed, okay, what you require, it will show up like something this. Okay, Apple configurator icon, it will show up like this. Then you need to launch that Apple configurator. Okay, then click on the settings. After clicking on the settings, okay, this will show up something like this. This will show up something like this. This is where your organization name, it will show up. Then network configuration, it will ask you to share Wi-Fi or not. Okay, or you want to go with configuration profile, or how. Okay, then all these, just check the like share Wi-Fi, that screen, that's it, and click on done. Okay, here it says done. Click on done and put that device which is your target device, okay, put it on this in front of camera. Okay, so this circle, actually this circle is coming from your admin device. Okay, now you need to scan the target device. So how do we do it? On this device where you need to keep this target device here, and it should be a factory reset device. Okay, now factory reset device, you just need to put it here, turn it on. Okay, switch it on and then wait. So it will come on the switch, choose a Wi-Fi network page. Okay, this will automatically scan that device. Okay, and after scanning the device, it will tell you that add this iPhone to your organization, okay, and pair manually. Okay, just click on this, choose pair manually, and then it will look for the device, okay, and it will add that iPhone to Apple Business Manager. Okay, this is how it will look like, that is, this device has been added to Apple Business Manager. And once it's added, it will show up here in your Apple Business Manager, like this is the device and this is the name of the device. Okay, this is how it look like. Okay, clear? Now, initial step, when we are setting up your when we are setting up iPhone Apple devices, okay, how do we starts with? So I think we already talked about it. We require to have a, so we as an Intune, okay, cannot talk to Apple directly. Okay, for that we require to have a connection, okay, and that connector is called APN. Okay, so this is called APN cert, APNS. Okay, so Apple push notification service. Okay, this service governs, this service takes control. So back and forth, if I say whatever policy I'm creating, that will go through this APNS only. Okay, so Apple does not allow you to talk his devices without his permission, and his permission is how it will work. There is a APNS agent or APNS service that will be there in the background, that will take care about all sort of communication. So anything which you want to push, or any application push, or any target, any updates, whatsoever you want to do, without having this APNS, the service communication will not be established. Okay, so that is the first thing. And once the push MDM push certificate, okay, we need to download. So there will be exchange here. We need to download, okay, download cert. Okay, then we need to pass this certificate here, then he will give another certificate that we need to upload here. Okay, this is we need to upload. So this is how the communication will work. So initially there will be a dot CSR certificate. Okay, that is certificate signing request, that we are downloading from our MDM console. Then we are going to Apple push certificate portal, where we are using our business Apple ID. Using that, we will create a new certificate and we will download. So here we will upload the CSR certificate, we will download a certificate from Apple, and the same certificate we will be uploading to Intune as well. So ensure this certificate is valid. This certificate is valid for 12 months. Okay, so if you, being as an admin, if you are performing these tasks, first of all you should be using your enterprise, okay, enterprise Apple ID. Okay, this should not be a personal ID. Okay, this should be only enterprise Apple ID, and that Apple ID through which you are obtaining that certificate, the validity of that certificate is valid for 12 months only. Okay, and after 12 months we need to renew the certificate. So it's better you set the renewal and ensure that before the expiration you are setting up this certificate again. Okay, so that way the communication between Intune and Apple will stay intact, right? So after downloading new certificate, we need to upload it, okay, and upload it to back to Intune endpoint manager through the same Apple ID which we are going to use. Okay, now that was the initial step. This is the first thing you should be doing it. This is how the flow chart will look like. Okay, what we are talking about. So first you go to Intune, log into Intune, okay, grant the Microsoft with permission and download the certificate. Go to Apple push certificate portal. Okay, there you log in with your business Apple ID, create a certificate, okay, and upload the certificate. Okay, and then certificate expiration is for 12 months. Okay, and if the validity is there, you need to download that certificate, come to the Intune portal, upload the certificate, use the Apple ID. Okay, and then if there is another Apple options that is needed, okay, that's it. And then you will see the connection is active, means its connection is established. Now, next step, what we need to establish a connection between Intune and Apple Business Manager. Okay, why we require this? So that we can have a Apple Business Manager to take over the applications and the devices. So if there is any, if the corporate devices are there, and then Apple Business Manager through which we are going to manage it. And if I'm using a, if I'm a reseller, or if I'm a direct OEM, okay, maybe I'm direct from Apple, okay, so I should be already having an Apple Business Manager through which I will be uploading the corporate files, corporate iPhones and macOS, iPads, all directly to the Apple Business Manager. So I, as an admin, I can see that yes, through Apple Business Manager, okay, I can see that yes, devices are appearing. Okay, and if I need to retire any device, I need to go to Apple Business Manager directly and I remove it. Sometimes it happens like I'm working with Verizon, or I'm working with AT&T, or some other uh, what I say, uh, mobile network companies. Okay, and in these companies, they offer a subscription plan with the devices as well. Okay, and if you're using a corporate device, usually iPhone and iOS devices, they are combined, they are clubbed with these big companies, okay, like AT&T and T and all. So these subscription are attached with it, and sometimes when the user is leaving, what they plan it out, they just take the device back with, they take the custody of the device as their personal device. Okay, so they pay whatever amount and they take that device. So in that case, Apple Business Manager, where you're required to delete that device or revoke the corporate data and all sort of things. So this is what the Apple Business Manager console is really needed and really helpful. So you should be knowing it. So establishing a Apple Business Manager connection. So from I'll tell you how to set it up. Okay, where, how to add it and where to go it, because the steps is bit, you know creating will create a confusion. So how do we download? So but just I'm just simply telling you what we require here. First, we will go to endpoint manager like Intune. Okay, from devices, we will go to enrollment, Apple enrollment token. Okay, this is where we'll create a public key, and that public key will download. Then we'll go to Apple Business Manager. From there, we will create a name of our organization. We'll create a server. In that server, we will click on add, and then we will upload that public key, right? And once we did it, then we can download the server token and from the Apple Business Manager, and then we can return to our MDM console, where we need to upload it again with the same Apple ID which we used for the Apple Business Manager, right? So don't get confused, just understand the steps. We will do the demonstration just right away, and then you can better understand things easier. Now what we require uh, what we require. So Apple Business Manager, what it does, it allows you a VPP token. Okay, VPP is called Volume Purchase Program. Okay, so now if you are remembering Google Play Store, or you have Microsoft Store apps, okay, what does it do? It gives you a ample amount of programs or applications in a one set. Okay, you don't need to purchase them again and again. So with Apple, what does it do? It gives you a VPP program. Okay, with VPP program, what does it do? It gives you a flexibility of volume purchase program, which means that you can purchase bulk licenses for an application at the same time when you are opting it. Okay, so you don't need to go for the licenses, and you don't need to go for the like applications every time. Okay, one time you purchased, you got the licenses procured, and then VPP connector, what it uh okay, I'll just minimize this. I'm not able to see this icon. Okay, Okay, so I was talking about this completed, this completed, this completed. Uh, okay, so volume purchase program was talking about where you require to have it is like a program, okay, which allows you to synchronize all sort of application, and you can do the bulk provisioning. Okay, we can have bulk licensing. Okay, having this, it gives you the flexibility. You do not require applications. I don't see why this coming. Okay, so this VPP token is required to enable or establish the Apple VPP connection. Okay, for that we require a token that we will create, and that token where we require a token file that will be downloaded from VPP, and that we will come to our business, our Intune console, where we are going to upload that, and then we will do a synchronization. So having the synchronization, all the applications which are there, okay, that will start appearing in the application blade in Intune. Okay, so whatever we are synchronizing from Apple Business Manager in the application books section, okay, those applications with license and quantity and location, okay, that will come here in MDM. So that is the one thing. And I'm just irritating this Mac, this everything has changed. Okay, how do we assign application and in the device management? Okay, so here what we gonna do, we are going to get the applications which are enrolled, okay, or that is previously synced, that will come. We will assign it to the application or user group. How do we do it? We will go to the application blade. From there we go to iOS, we'll select the application whatever we want, and then we'll navigate to properties and we'll do the assignment. The same thing, nothing changed. How we were doing it for other uh, assignments, the same way it will be also done. And this is the device management flow look like. It is as similar as we were doing it for Android. When we're doing the retire, so retire will remove everything. Okay, and when you are doing wipe, so wipe will erase the data, it will remove the credential of the users. When you're doing the remote lock, so it will lock the device. When you're removing the passcode, so passcode will delete the device passcode. Okay, and when you're doing managed application installed, so this is where we can see all the applications which are deployed from Intune, okay, or whatever we have triggered from our console. Okay, that is thing what we can do. Configuration profile, what it does it do, so this will create settings, whatever settings or configuration profile as we are doing it for Windows and Android. In a similar way, we can choose two ways of deployment profile. One is template and the second one is setting catalog. Template is which is like your pre-built library, okay, that where we can go choose the common settings which you want to apply, and you can choose, for example, we are doing it iPhone settings, or we can go to device restriction. From there we can block the camera, we can do certain other tasks like Siri we can block, and all sort of things we can do it from here. And when you're choosing setting catalog, so setting catalog gives you more comprehensive list, which gives you more granular way of setting, deploying the settings. Okay, so we will see both the options, okay, accordingly. So I think that's one, and let's come to the demonstration. Okay, so let me start from let me log into my console here. Okay, and let's let me see if I have Google Chrome here. Yeah, I have a Google Chrome. So Intune dot Microsoft shit. Uh, Intune dot Microsoft dot com. So I hope the recording is on, right? Recording is on, correct. All right. Okay, so admin at Microsoft.com. Okay, let's enter the password. Okay. No, never. Let's authenticate. Okay. 95. Okay. Okay. Stay signed in. Okay. So, for Apple, we require we do not require any MacBook or something. Okay. I'm just doing it because my another laptop is not functioning or some having some issues with the uh, Wi-Fi. Okay, so first thing, this is what it is, and I just need to go to my devices. Okay, and from here I simply, let's open it. Okay, from here I'll go to what best I would suggest, go to devices. Okay, and from devices choose the device onboarding and choose the enrollment. Okay, and this is where you go to Apple. Okay, so it will not, you'll not be getting confused. Device onboarding is the first thing which we require to set up the uh, first setup, initial setup. After that you do not require. Here what it says that you need to create a certificate required to manage Apple devices. So let's click on Apple MDM push certificate. Okay, now it says that the connection status is showing as not set up. Okay, what do I need? I need to have a Apple push certificate to manage the devices, so I need to grant it. Okay, I need to grant the permission, and then I need this CSR. Okay, this says download your CSR, so let's click on it. Okay, so this has been downloaded successfully here in downloads. Okay, and now it says create your MDM push certificate. Okay, so let's click on that. Okay, so it will go to the Apple page. Okay, there I need to log in. Let me see what was the password. I just forgot. So for Apple, all right, I am vkrs at icloud.com. Okay, and please remember me. Continue. Okay, let's enter the password. So say uh password is incorrect. Wait a second. Something is wrong. I'm sorry, it's not I, it's A. All right. Okay, let's try again. Okay. Being used and do not allow. Okay, don't change. Okay, so wait a second. The verification code sent to, if I say I cannot access it, it will send me to my mobile number. That's fine. So send it to mobile number. Let me validate from mobile. Okay, so got it. 35, sorry, it's 380290. Okay. Okay, so this is what it comes like. Okay, now I need to create a certificate. Okay, create a certificate. I need to, like, terms and condition, I just need to accept it. All right, so accept it. So check it, and this is for training. Okay, And now I need to choose the file. Okay, so the which file I need to choose? The one which I have downloaded from, where I have downloaded it from MDM, right? So this is the Intune CSR file. I'm just going to upload here. Okay, and just click on upload. So it's successfully uploaded, got the confirmation. Okay, then I need to download it. So, and one thing that is I was talking about, since they I did this certificate download and upload. Okay, it will give me 1 year, 12 months. Okay, so today is 20th, so from 20th to 20th 2026, I have this certificate backed up, means I can use this certificate. But if I'm exceeding this, maybe after 20th, I cannot use it in 2026. Okay, so it's better you need to save this date. Okay, and ensure that renewal part you are taking care of your own. Okay, and ensure that you are using the enterprise login credential. Okay, you're not using your personal Apple ID as I did use. So try avoiding it. Okay, then I need to click on download this. Okay, so I clicked on download and this has been downloaded. So pem file has been downloaded .pem. Now I need to come back here. Okay, this is where I need to log in the same Apple ID which I have used. Okay, icloud.com. All right, and I need to choose that pem file which is just got downloaded. Okay, so this is what it is. I need to click on this pem file. Okay, and just I need to click on download, upload. I just need to click on upload. Okay, so it will start uploading. Okay, so this has uploaded successfully. You can see the connection is active now. Can you see it? Okay, now once the connection is established and we got the confirmation, okay, we can try setting up our Android and let's see if that works. Okay, so I'm sorry, my bad, iPhone, and let's see we can set that up or not. Okay, so let me see if I can do iPhone mirroring, and let me try signing in or connect, because my iPhone I have logged in with different just a second. Let me see, connect, sign in to iCloud to continue. I'm logged in with the different I need to sign in. I think start using iCloud, but this will not. I don't want this. Okay, let me see if I can connect with another account. What is the password? This is this is difficult password for this account. Okay. Okay. I hope this should work. Password is correct. Password is incorrect. Let me try one more time. Okay, my bad. It's not. It's gmail.com. Okay. And okay, good. So just signing in. Okay, continue. Okay, allow me 1 second. I need to bring that phone because I don't think I'm getting any message on this phone, I believe. Yeah, okay. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'm just coming in. Okay, so I'll bring the another phone and we will have what is showing up here. Okay, just 2 minutes. Okay, I'm back. So let me enter the verification code is 90. Okay, allow 223 091. Okay, I hope now we can have iPhone rendering work once it's logged in successfully. Okay. Okay. Let's merge. It's fine. Account password again. We don't need to merge. That's fine. Application was cancelled. Sorry, guys. It's just a bit taking time. I just want to show you the enrollment process. That's it. And then we will have a Apple Configurator, Apple Business Manager setup. 2 minutes that will take. Okay. Yes. Chat iCloud. Okay. And the signing password. Now 984188. Okay. Okay. Let's merge. Apple account password is, okay, wait. So many things are there. Okay, allow. So you guys will learn macOS troubleshooting as well. Okay. Uh, let's see. Now it should work at least. Got the. I need to sign in again, I believe. Okay. Now I'm signed in with my credential. What is the problem now? Device added. Fine. Yep. I'm logged in. Uh, iCloud, I'm logged in, right? What is the problem now? I can see. Yeah, it's signed in. Let's connect. Try again. To set up, I will make sure there's Bluetooth and Wi-Fi enabled. Bluetooth and Wi-Fi is working fine. It's all active. Bluetooth is on. AirDrop is on. Wi-Fi is on. Everything is working fine. It's just not working or what? Okay, guys. Let me do it. This way. How can I show you like what's happening on this phone? Is there any other way? iPhone mirroring is not working. I don't know, actually not recognizing the same account. Can do a AirPlay, I think, with this. Someone had iPhone. I'm not sure who had it earlier. Said, okay, let's do one thing. Let's enable the system settings. Let me just to check if that works. Uh, Wait a second. System settings. Then I think go to general, and from there we have AirPlay somewhere. AirPlay, AirPlay. AirDrop and hands off is there, but AirPlay receiver is enabled, right? Allow AirPlay for current user. Fine. Okay, let's do the control center. Wait a second. Let me try this way if that works. Um, Control center, and from there, let me see if I have casting screen mirroring. I should have MacBook now. Because this is showing a label. Let me open it for everyone. Okay. Okay, turn it on. Let me use the password. Allow for everyone. Here it is. I got it now. MacBook is showing up now on my phone. I have enabled. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Can you guys see it?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Now fixed it finally. Okay, so we have it here. Now let's go to App Store and let's go for the. I'm sorry, it's taking longer, but I is not my MacBook, so I have no idea what password and other stuff is set up here. Okay. One second. I think I require this thumbprint as well. Okay, 2 minutes. Be on the line. I think it's not recognizing. You don't want me to use this iPhone at all. Okay. Okay. So Intune started downloading. Second. Okay, here it is. It's downloaded. Now let me open it. It's visible, right? You guys can see it. Hello? You guys can see it, right?
Yes, we can see it. Yep.
Okay. On Microsoft.com. Next. Enter the password. So okay. Okay, 16 and enabled. Wait. Okay, so it says get notified so you don't lose access. Okay, allow notification. Okay, so now it says review privacy information. Okay, and download management profile. Let's begin. Okay, this is what it's saying, what it can read and what it cannot read. Okay, so this is what it will read on this device. I'm fine. Okay, click on continue. So I'm downloading the management profile. It will prompt me to install that management profile, so let it download first. Okay, so could not add your device. Your IT support does not allow iOS devices to be added to management. Report this to I could not add your device. Is there any restriction? Okay, wait a second. Let me check if there is any restriction or something. Uh, just a second. If there is any restriction, then I will remove it so we guys can add it. So let's go to devices. No, not I think. Oh, sorry, I didn't share it. How is it now? Can you see it now? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So in enrollment, let's check first if there is any thing. Apple configurator is there. Enrollment device restriction, platform restrictions are there or not? Okay. And enrollment notification. Okay, we didn't change anything. I mean, we didn't set up anything for enrollment. Enrollment type. So we don't have any enrollment type. Let's create one. Okay. Types. Okay. It's enrollment with company portal. Okay. So enrollment type will set up enrollment device enrollment with company type. Okay. Next, I'll assign a group. So we'll use the PKCS demo. Okay. In that group, the user trainer is added already. So we'll have this and create enrollment type. Okay. And what else? Device platform restriction. So there is no restriction as such, which I have created. Let me create restriction. This is going for Windows 10 and later. No, this is not. Sorry, going to iOS. So restriction is already created, I believe. Let me have a look if there is any restrictions or something like that. No minimum version, nothing. And group will include the. Okay, let's remove this, not needed. Okay, let's do the enrollment restriction is nothing, that's fine. And enrollment type restriction we already created one. This is for US enrollment with company portal. Okay. And what else? Device limit restriction, is there any limit set? 5 limit is there. Okay, that's fine. So now I should have. Let's try again. Okay, I mean certificates are there. Certificate is there. Certificate is working fine. That is okay. Enrollment restriction is also set. So devices application is it's not needed though, but I'll just push notification. Ah, That's not needed. Leave it. So only done is enrollment type is the one that is there. Only concerning about the groups. PKCS group is there. That is okay. So trainer is there. It means that should work. Devices, iOS and iPad enrollment. So corporate identifier is not needed. So yeah, I should allow management profile now. I just noticed, just wanted to share with you guys. When I did check, when I did on check in this enrollment, okay, and when I was looking for Apple, so Apple push certificate is already configured. Okay, enrollment type is configured. Device platform restriction, which I checked. Okay, though the restriction for iOS, if I go here, the iOS restriction I have created, but it was not assigned actually to any group, so that it was creating a problem. So what I did, I click on here and I just did assignment for the PKCS demo where I had the trainer account added. Okay, and the same thing what you can do from here, you can simply go here and you can do assignment. Okay, and from here you can choose the add the group. Okay, and I have chosen like PKCS. Okay, and I just clicked, since it's already added, so it's showing grayed out, and select, and that's way I can have this added and just review and save it. So I did this. Now I'm just going to share my screen from my macOS, and let's see. Okay, so I am on my MacBook now, and I'm just going to share my phone again, my iPhone, and let me connect to MacBook Air, and let me share my screen. Okay, so this is my screen, and this is connected, and I'm just going to re-enroll. So this is, I had already downloaded. I'm just clicking on continue. So now it should automatically download the management profile. Okay, so it's now connecting to manage.microsoft.com. It is downloading a profile, and I will be prompted to allow this right now. So I'm allowing it. Okay, and face ID not recognized. So let's cancel the profile due to continue. Okay, so I need to go to settings. Okay, and I need to install this. So let's go to settings, and from here it says what, I go to setting and choose select profile download. Okay, okay, and from here let's go to general. Okay, 1 second. It's VPN device management, and okay, so it's not showing me anywhere. So general VPN device, and click on install. Okay, so I should have general and should have VPN and device management, and so I don't have any option to install right now. Okay, so yes, I installed the did you install the profile? So no, I did not. So let's continue again. Okay, just 2 minutes. Okay, so profile got downloaded and continue and go to profile here and choose install. So let's go to settings, general, and let's choose VPN, management profile, and click on install. Okay, now entering the passcode, installing. Okay, so once it's installed, it will ask me the passcode, and I have it. And installing it again, I trust it. Okay, and skip and two certificates will be installed here. And this says now done. Okay, which means the management profile is installed successfully, done. And let's go to here and says, did you install the profile? Yes, it got installed automatically. I got the prompt. I'm choosing personal, continue, and let's continue again, checking the device settings. So please stay on the screen while we prepare to check your device. So you need to just wait for some time. Okay, so we should have some. Okay. Checking device settings. Okay, we are verifying. Compliance policy haven't been assigned. This. Okay, let's wait. So we don't have any compliance policy created for this device. Okay, just wait for some time. And so since its initial setup, we never utilized or enrolled iOS platform, and we don't have any compliance policies created. Okay, so we are just creating a profile and see if that works. Just give some time. Okay, so compliance policy haven't been assigned to this device. You must receive compliance policy before it can be used to access your organization data. So there was no policy assigned. If I do retry, so I have created a profile. Okay, policy which can be okay, which can be utilized and checked. So okay, so assignment is done and say done now, and no apps available because no application anything is there, and you see the device is now part of this. Now we will go to the console, okay, and we will see now uh, there's no application as such. So okay, fine. So this is iPhone, and this is now. Let's come to the home screen and let's see how is it working. Okay, so we'll stop the sharing from here, and let's come to another machine, and on this machine we'll just see the device. Okay, how does this work? So I'll go to iOS, and we should have this iPhone is non-compliant. Why? Because there is no policy assigned to it. Okay, so that was it. So that was the iOS enrollment.